Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Jo Re Mi Fa So La Keto. I'm Jo Re and I am doing a weekly vlog to share my keto weight loss progress. I'm actually not new to keto. I lost 50 pounds in 2018 and maintained that weight loss for a couple years until the nightmare we all know as 2020. I gained everything that I had lost and then some, and then I restarted keto in January and have lost over 50 pounds so far. So let's go ahead and see how I'm doing this week. This week was probably the fastest meal prep that I have ever done. All the meals were pretty easy to put together and there was minimal chopping. I think I probably spent about 1.5 hours total, and that includes oven time. Here's a picture of all the ingredients that I used this week. Can you tell what I'm making? I wanted to include this picture to give you an idea of what goes into meal prepping, and also you can see that I'm using whole foods. It's meat, veggies, and eggs and spices really. So with that, let's jump into my results. For my diet, my plan is to stay keto, and I did that. I normally intermittent fast and eat 2 meals every day, so I meal prep for 3 meals every week. My first meal this week was cabbage and sausage. I made this same recipe just a couple weeks ago. It is so easy and it was delicious. I'll post a link to the recipe that I followed below. For the sausage, I used hot Italian sausage and I cooked those in the air fryer. While the sausages were cooking, I cooked up the cabbage on the stove. For the cabbage, you cook up the bacon first and then add your sliced onions, garlic, and a bag of coleslaw mix. It's really that easy. What I like about this recipe too is that the portion sizes are pretty large. My second meal this week was a mushroom and beef stroganoff bowl. This was the first time that I've made this recipe and it was so easy to make. I'm always looking for more ways to make the ground beef that I get in my monthly Butcher Box subscription. So when I signed up for Butcher Box, there was a promotion going on where you get free ground beef for life. So I get 2 pounds of ground beef in every box. This recipe was so easy. You cook everything in one pan. So you basically cook your mushrooms first and then take those out of the pan and then brown your ground beef with some diced onions and all the seasonings. Put your mushrooms back in and then put some sour cream in, and then really you're done. I added a couple of ounces of cream cheese as well, just to make it a bit creamier, and then of course I put some sriracha on top. This is a recipe that I'll definitely make again, so I'll go ahead and post a link to that recipe below. I made this meal at the same time that I was making the cabbage, so I was multitasking and I didn't burn anything, so woohoo for me. My third meal this week was a broccoli and cheddar frittata with some sausage. I was really in the mood for breakfast food this week, but I wanted to try something different. Instead of my normal Chaffle breakfast sandwiches, I decided to make a frittata. Initially, I have heard people talking about egg bites and making egg bites, but I wanted something that was a bit easier, so this is why I chose to make the frittata this week. I'll put a link to the recipe that I followed in the description below, but this one was also really easy. All you really have to do is make the broccoli and onions on the stovetop, add your egg mixture and put some cheese on top and throw it in the oven. While that was cooking, I portioned my sausage into patties and cooked that on the stovetop. When it was time to eat, I did put a little bit of sugar-free maple syrup on the sausage, and I really liked this meal. It was delicious, and it is something that I could change up if I wanted to make it again by putting like new veggies in the frittata. Okay, and let's move on to exercise. So my plan is to work out 6 days a week, and I did that. I'm still running 1 mile 2 to 3 times a week, and then I'm walking, and I'm also doing those strength exercises that I mentioned in my last video. I'm really liking what I'm doing now, so I'll probably continue to do this for a while or until I get bored. And now for my weight. My current weight is 185.8 pounds. That's a loss of 0.6 pounds for the week and a total of 55.2 pounds so far. Although I did stay keto last week, I did snack more than normal. I'm really loving snacking on sunflower seeds. So this week I did munch on probably too many sunflower seeds and too much cheese. This coming week is going to be hard because it's Ketopalouza this weekend. This video will be posted on Thursday, so that means I will be seeing many of you tomorrow in Louisville, Kentucky. Did I say that right, Autumn? Wait, it's Louisville. Louisville. I'll keep working on it. I'm so excited for this trip. I have not flown anywhere since Ketopalouza last year, and I'm just looking forward to seeing everybody, meeting everybody, and hanging out with the rest of the keto family. I do plan on staying keto as much as I can during this trip, but I am gonna give myself just a little bit of grace if I do see something on a menu that I'd like to try and it seems worth it. So, I mean, we'll see. Okay, everyone, that is all that I have for the week. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell icon to get a notification every time I post a new video. I will see you all next week and some of you tomorrow. So, bye!